All right, let's do this. I'm ready to lose, baby. 50-win regular season. What's the worst that could happen when we play another team that won 50 games in the regular season? Oh, God. So again, we get to play the Edmonton Oilers in round one. We have yet to make it out of round one. It's our third year making it to round one, and we've only won one game once. But hey, the colors and franchise are different now. So that certainly dates this when it goes up on the YouTubes later. This is the team that we are rocking and rolling with. Again, that top line, really the top six in general, was outstanding this season. Pretty happy with that third line as well. Kairu's been phenomenal. Fourth line is also pretty promising in terms of an offensive threat. So that's nice. Defensively, pretty happy with it. I know the -2 of Julevi Jokiharju is still a little bit concerning, but I'm not all that worried about it, so I'm feeling good. And then goaltending-wise, for whatever reason, it was Peter Mrazek, who we just signed as a meme. But he was great in the regular season, and he also, I believe, won the Stanley Cup with Toronto last year? Or a couple of years ago? So it's a hell of a team. We could go the distance. Will we? Probably not, because we lost to Edmonton last year. The only real difference in the Edmonton lineup, I'm sure, is the fact that Dylan Holloway is here now instead of there. However, it apparently hasn't gotten any easier. It is Draisaitl, McDavid, Nugent-Hopkins, Malkin, Lavoie, and Zach Hyman, Yamamoto, Henrique, Aston Reese, and Isaac Howard, 19th overall in 2022, Jake Chiasson, and Tyler Tullio. On defense, Darnell Nurse, Tyson Barrie, Philip Broberg, and Evan Bouchard. Mark Del Gaizo is with Cody Ceci. In goal, Marc-Andre Fleury still. Antti Ranta's also there. The oldest tandem in NHL history at a combined age of 75. Biega and Shimmick are the scratches there. Yeah, really, it doesn't matter what the ratings are. None of it matters. It's just whether or not we'll get lucky enough to actually win. In terms of viewing our X Factors, we're still not allowed to. Fuck you, Britain. But the Oilers have Draisaitl, Fleury, Howard, and McDavid, all as X Factors. The superstars Tyson Barrie, Philip Broberg, Raphael Lavoie, Evgeny Malkin, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Darnell Nurse. Jesus. That's a hell of a collection of talent for the AI there, which is nuts. You can't. Oh, nope, Quinn, if you have a custom team, you cannot, but I guess Dylan Holloway is the only one that we got. So fair enough. Let's do this. I am so ready to have this team break my heart for the third year in a row. So ready, to the point where I'm going to delay by taking another sip of my beverage. Because I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay. Here we go. First period of game number one. 1-0 Edmonton. Isaac Howard on the goal. Second period. 1-1. PLD. Pierre-Luc Dubois makes it 1-1. We go to the third. Let's see what we got. Power play chance here, please. Please, no. Edmonton, no. Next goal is going to win this bad boy. Next goal is going to win this. We're going to overtime to find out, though, aren't we? Yes, we are. It's a close game. We can't be that upset. It's two 50-win teams, but man, do we need a win here. And we get it. From one former Blue Jacket to another, PLD and then Alex Texier. The Texier. Tex. Getting it done. And we have equaled our total number of playoff wins. That's our second ever playoff win. Oh, God. It took Peter Mrazek stopping 34 of 35. Tex is the OT hero. I refuse to get overly hyped because we know how this works. But we are up 1-0. It's our first ever lead in a playoff series, I do believe, which is awful because this is the third time we've made it. Oh, first period of game 2. No reason for any lineup changes. Jordan Kyrou and Andrew Mangiapane. 12 shots to 7. 2-0. We'll take that. Second period. PLD Jordan Kyrou. Is there something? I'm going to say it. Is there something different in the air? Is this our time? Is this our year? Lavoie made it, Lavoie, whatever it may be. He made it 4-1. 3-1, technically. Please, I don't want to go full Toronto. Text with a power play goal. I don't want to go full Toronto and say, just get me a series win. Because if we go full Toronto, we might as well switch to something else. 5.5 to go, we're up by 4. 2.5 to go, we're up by 4. For the first time, we have won more than one playoff game in a series. Why is Peter Mrazek a cheat code? Mangiapane and Kyrou with great games. Kubalik has 4 points in 2 games. And we successfully defend home ice and we're up 2-0. 87% locker room chemistry, by the way. For whatever the hell that's worth. Mrazek has a 973 so far. Putting up freaking Thatcher Demko numbers. And our top line hasn't recorded a point. Yet we're still up 2-0. Also, McDavid and Draisaitl very quiet, so they're about to tear me a new one. It's game number 3. First period, 1-0 Edmonton. Connor McDavid scores. This is the most predictable game in the history of time. Second period, we get it back. Mangiapane. Third period, 1-1. Up 2-0 in the series. We could take a commanding lead here. Trading power play chances. Holy power play. Please, God, you had a power play for 16 years. 16 years. 5 minutes to go. Power play. Yes. Oh, baby. Vitaly Kravtsov is the hero. With 48 seconds to go. Do I want to rate your Hut Squad? And Ganu, I absolutely don't. Even though I saw you in chat the other day with Terry. I absolutely don't, though. Because I don't give a damn about Hut. Peter Mrazek is the greatest goalie of all time. That's who you need on your Hut team. Get Peter Mrazek. Because this man, against Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl and company, has allowed 3 goals in 3 games. He has a .972 save percentage. Holy hell. It's only through 3 games. But Peter Mrazek is broken. The man is broken. In all the right ways. I don't know what that means. But I'm standing by it. Game number 4. Can we get our ultimate revenge on the Oilers to finally win a goddamn playoff series? First period, goalless. 10 shots to 7 in their favor. Okay. Second period, Yamamoto strikes first. Pesce, Haig, the defenseman, contributing. We are 20 minutes away. So long as we don't blow this. So please, 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 please do not blow this. Thank you. Third period. Power play for Edmonton. Killed off. Come on. One more power play goal. Damn it. Power play for Edmonton. It was abbreviated. Yamamoto ties it. His second goal. Please end it now. You have such a great chance. End it now. It's also the first time we've allowed more than 1 goal in a game. We're going to overtime. Because of course we are. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And that is it. Jordan Kyrou completes the sweep. And for the first time, we have won a playoff series in this series. Thank God. We did it in pretty dominant fashion too. I would have jumped in, but I didn't want to jinx it. I didn't want to risk it. What a damn series that was, man. Mrazek had a 964 in those 4 games, stopping 137 of 142. That is outrageous. And again, he just won a cup with Toronto last year, I do believe. Unless they fell short because he only won 13 games. But he has been a playoff freak. Craziness. Defensively, Ty Smith didn't put up many points, but a +4 is promising. Pesci had a pretty good series. Alex was pretty good as well. A squared, we could call him. Have you ever tried a Moneyball type of franchise? We have. We have absolutely put a limit on how much money we were allowed to spend on individual players and as a team as a whole. The whole internal cap idea. Something I might do again, actually, sometime soon, because it is a pretty damn good challenge. Nick Hague was decent. Julevi was inoffensive. Jokiharju as well, so again, really not worried about that -2. For the forwards, the top line was very quiet. Holloway also put up a ton of pens. Kravtsov had a huge goal, though. It was Kubalik, PLD, and Mangiapane that really did some damage. Tex had 5 points. That middle 6, man. The middle 6 was outrageously good, and they 100% carried us to that win when we desperately needed it. And it's looking like Vegas might fall short here, which would be huge, and they do. So we get past Edmonton, and the Vegas Golden Knights are bounced by the Colorado Avalanche, the second best team in the league. Colorado, 94 points. They weren't pushovers, but they were a wild card team. Okay. So do we have the same things to worry about since Vegas lost to them? Or does that mean we can be a little bit more optimistic? Because that is a gigantic result. It is Minnesota-Nashville, the Chings, and the Avs. Our AHL team also got bounced in the first round, unfortunately, despite the fact that we really made them, like, outrageously good. Actually, I don't think... Did the AHL team miss the playoffs this year? 47, 27, and 8. Wow, 102 points and they missed the playoffs. That is an absolutely absurd division. Dude, the 8th best team... Dude, the 8th and 9th best teams missed the frickin' playoffs. How crazy was the AHL this year? Yet the 18th rated team made the playoffs. That's nuts. And also horrible. So no playoffs for the AHL squad. Yeah, Minnesota, Nashville. And we will play Colorado. It's Carolina, Washington, Tampa, and Toronto on the other side. And I want to get right down to it. We know we're not changing anything about our team. But what do the Colorado Avalanche look like then? What are we up against? That's beatable. They're not bad. I mean, it's Landeskog, who had a great first round. Nathan McKinnon, who had a great first round. Mikko Rantanen, point per game, had a great first round. Second line, Newhook was unreal in round 1. So was Tyson Jost. Sammy Blais had 3 goals and 5. Danton Heinen, 2 points, but a -4. Pia Suter with 2 points. So that third line might be exploitable defensively. Sampo Ranta with a goal. Blackwell with nothing. Lawson Krause with nothing. That's a beatable forward core. That top line, though, might prove me wrong. Defensively, Girard, 3 points in 5 games next to Makar, who had 4 points in that time. Bowen Byram with 4 points in round 1 next to Braden Schneider, who had 5. Calvin DeHaan, Ian Cole, as the veteran defense pair. That first line and the top two defense pairings are really scary. In goal, it is still Darcy Kemper. How the hell did Vegas lose? Legit, how did Vegas lose to that? An 873, was it? How the hell did Vegas lose? I mean, he had a higher GAA. Leonard faced, 161 shots, allowed 18 goals. 134 shots, 17 goals. Leonard just faced more shots. Both goalies were shit. Kemper just managed to allow less of the shots he faced to go in. Wow. And they still won 4 out of 5 games. That is very, very scary. We still have home ice. It is game number 1. Let's see what we can do here. All right, here we go. First period of this first game. Goal apiece. Sampo Ranta shorthanded on the same power play that we get the goal back. Dylan Holloway, his first of the playoffs. 17 shots to 5, by the way, so we're doing pretty good given the circumstances. Second period, goal apiece again. Sammy Blais, Dominic Kubalik. So we have been playing from behind this entire time. Yet somehow, somehow, we are tied. Come on now, boys. Steal this game. This would be a huge, huge momentum shift. Ty Smith on the power play. Rantanen ties it right back up. We have had a lead for all of 1 minute and 54 seconds in this game. That's it. Power play for the Avs goes to waste. Are we going to OT? We do not deserve this win. 41 shots to 20. We do not deserve Peter Mrazek in goal. Goodness gracious. Again, if it's not a series clincher or overtime, granted last time was a series clincher as well, we don't jump in and watch. So here we go. Overtime in game 1. We need to steal this game. This is a great opportunity. Colorado has... Yes! Oh, Colorado, you blew it. Pierre-Luc Dubois is the hero. 4-3 final. They doubled us up in shots. 48 to 24. PLD is the hero. Mrazek allowed 3 goals, but still had a .937 save percentage. Game 1 to the good. We are still undefeated this postseason. That's right, I said it. Game number 2. Game number 2. First period, goal apiece. Alex Newhook on the power play. Tex is able to tie it up. Shots were a little bit closer that time. Second period, goal apiece again. Kravtsov on the power play. Pia Suter is able to tie it. Shots are low compared to the last game. We're tied at 2. Third period now. Next goal is very, very likely to win this particular game. Power play for the Avs goes to waste. Power play for the Chings. Rantanen scores as it expires. And I think that'll be our first loss of the postseason. It is. Mikko Rantanen. Mikko Rantanen is the hero of that one. 3-2 your final score. The Avs tie this series and again give us our first loss. Darcy Kemper finally has a good game, which is nuts. which is nuts. God damn. I feel like that's another missed opportunity. Another really close game. We've been lucky enough that a lot of these very close games have gone our way. That one did not. Keeping the team the same, though. It's game 3. No reason to change it. It's game 3. First period. McKinnon on the power play. Mangiapane. That happened a minute and 5 seconds in. PLD, Danton Heinen, Philippi Daoust with the next goal. 3-2 at the end of the first period. Ridiculous. Second period, we're tied at 3. Tyson Jost. I don't like where this is going. Third period here. Olli Levy scores, of all people. Come on, win this game, please. Please win this game. I believe. Tyson Jost ties it. Come on, man. We're going to overtime. 48 shots to 33. We're lucky to be tied in this series. Peter Mrazek has really held us in it. OT in game 3. Here we go. Trading power plays. What is this team in overtime? Yes. Dominic Kubalik. This is nuts, man. This is nuts. 5-4 your final. We regained the lead in the series. Tyson Jost had a great game, but Dominic Kubalik, that second line is absolutely carrying us. We're up 2-1. And thank God for the clutch factor of this team. We go to game 4. Again, no changes with this team. I got faith in them. They've given me no reason to not have faith in them, right? First period, goal apiece. Kravtsov on the power play. Pia Suter as well. Second period. (4-1) Colorado. Newhook, Bocage, and Jost with 1 second left. We go to the third, down by 3. The Avs looking like they are going to tie this series up. And indeed, we might have to... yeah, this game's over. Danton Heinen makes it 5-1. Salt in the wound. Nathan McKinnon makes it 6-1. Okay. That was a disaster. Outright disaster. Mrazek has a bad game, but I'm more willing to judge the team in front of him. We are tied at 2 apiece. Minnesota's 1 win away from the final, the conference final. And we can no longer ignore the fact that this top line isn't exactly clicking like they were. Kubalik, Dubois, Mangiapane will be on the top line. 4 points, but a -3 for KK. 20 penalty minutes for Holloway. I don't know what the hell's happened to him. We do know that Kyrou and Tex are both crushing it, though. Cunnin, not so much. Is there a boost to be had? We have our new second line. Don't know if it'll work, but we have our new second line. I'm willing to run Kyrou at center. which means this third line should destroy worlds. Like, let's be honest, this third line should absolutely destroy worlds. We're putting a lot of trust in Tex, Kyrou, Kravtsov, but it's got to be done. Defensively, we're not looking that bad defensively. It's just this team's taking a lot of penalties. We go to game 5 at the loot box. In the loot box? Let's go within the loot box. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. With that. First period here of game 5. 1-0. Let's go, Dylan Holloway. That'll wake him up a little bit. Big shorthanded goal. Big shorthanded goal. We'll take that. 11 shots to the 7 there as well. Good stuff. Second period. Man, I can't get optimistic for a second, can I? Not for a second. Tyson Jost and Landeskog. It was looking so good. Now it's looking so bad. We go to the third period. We're down 2-1. Come on. Time for this offense to show up. We have a high firepower offense. Oh, my God. Landeskog makes it 3-1. Kyrou makes it 3-2. Please, God, get another one. Get another one, please. Please do. Not you. I didn't think I had to specify the team. Oh, my God. We're going to lose. Oh, we're going to choke this away. Shout out to Terrio. Twitch.tv/Terrio. We're down 5-2. That's the man I'll be hosting in a few minutes when we lose this goddamn series. Are you joking me? I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do. Kotkaniemi's been a disaster defensively. We're going to do what we do. And that is put the players who have been the best into positions to succeed. Screw OBR. I don't care. Let's take a look at the boys here. Let's take a look. So, Kurashev, not too bad given that he's a fourth liner. Stud. Again, it's been pretty quiet from that fourth line, but they're not getting shelled defensively. Luke Cunnin. Not great, but not terrible. Dylan Holloway, I gotta be honest, has been a complete bust in the playoffs. He was so good in the regular season. But, I mean, it's just, the penalties especially have been a killer. Kotkaniemi has been awful. Kravtsov, I mean, he has goals, but defensively he's struggling, so it's concerning. Again, a -3 in and of itself isn't that bad. A -3 in 9 games, that's where it becomes problematic. Jordan Kyrou, so far, by far, our best player. Tex has been great as well. Mangiapane has been pretty damn good. PLD in that same boat. Dominic Kubalik has been, along with Kyrou, our best player. So Kyrou, Kubalik, and either PLD, Tessier, or Mangiapane. And it's going to be PLD for the sake of the chemistry, which means Tex, Mangiapane, and I can't believe this, but Philip Kurashev will be the second line. The third line will be Stud, Cunnin, and Daoust, which means our first line entering the playoffs is now our fourth line. And we wonder why we're down in this series. That's why I like setting things up this way. It's good to help visualize the problem with the team. And I think that sums it up pretty damn well. Our top line, pretty much all regular season long, is getting floored. Defensively, oh boy. Wow, Hagen, Alexiev. I didn't think we'd have to make any changes, but Hagen and Alexiev have had a horrible series. They were pretty good in round one. Yikes right now is all I can say. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to split them up or if I'm just going to drop their minutes, but that's a rough look. And then Oli hasn't been amazing, but he hasn't been awful. Jokiharju has literally done nothing, which isn't such a bad thing for a defenseman, but it's also not great. So I think that's the change. Juolevi and Jokiharju will get a little bit more ice time. Mrazek's down to a 922. Our backs are against the wall here. It is game number 6. In Ball Arena, at Ball Arena, who's to say? From the loot box to the sack. First period. Landeskog and McKinnon both on the power play. Well, hey, we made it out of the first round. I said I didn't want us to have I said I didn't want us to have Toronto-like expectations where it's like, well, just get out of the first round and it's Prague. No, we got out of the first round. We looked dominant in the first round. Boys, you got 40 minutes to fix this. Second period. We were down 3. We're now only down 2. Jost made it 3, but PLD and Luke Cunnin make it 3-2. Third period, we're down by 1. Our season is on the line. Power play for the Avs goes to waste. Tex makes it 3-all. Power play, double them up. Come on, you the chings, you gotta double them up. The puns write themselves. We got 2 minutes to go. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna see it through. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna see it through. We have to. We gotta see this damn thing through. God damn. We gotta see this through. It's gotta be done. The beautiful Ball Arena. Alright. Gotta change the camera, of course, as we do. This team has a chance to force Game 7 here, or they have a chance to completely blow it. Let's see what they choose to do. 2 minutes to go. Mikko Rantanen to Landeskog. In traffic, Rantanen comes up with it. Rantanen, God, I thought he was going to step in. He still might. Rantanen looking, shoots. What a kick save. Holy hell, Mrazek. Clutch stop. Here's Kravtsov. Walks it straight into traffic. Again, I have slider sets I'm willing to test out. I haven't set them up yet, which is why I didn't jump in at any other time, because watching the AI on default sliders is fucking awful this year. McKinnon. Glove save, Mrazek. We'll take that. Yeah, it's one of those things that I forgot to set up off stream, was to set up the new sliders to make gameplay a little bit more interesting to watch as we do in these stressful playoff situations. We do win the draw. Sammy Blake comes up with it, though. Kubalik and now Ty Smith. Pesci. Oh, my God. Finds Jordan Kyrou. Drops back for Dubois. What are you doing? Connor, we ended up not having enough people tonight. We're going to aim for the weekend. How are you, though? Oh, my God, what a block. I can't believe Kyrou didn't shoot that. Brett Pesci. PLDs, we're in the sea, apparently. Still has the puck. Kubalik. Awful. Awful how he tried to shovel that backhand on. Good interception by Smith. Over to PLD. Gets it taken away by Makar. Over for Joe. Shot, save Mrazek. Nearly caught him leaning the wrong way. Mangiapane for Kubalik. Kubalik looking, throws one on. No rebound from Kemper. It'll get us a face-off, though. We'll take that. Tex, Kurashev, Mangiapane against Landeskog, McKinnon, Rantanen. Big face-off for Philip Kurashev, to say the least. Can't win it. Schneider for Landeskog. 22 seconds to go until overtime. Rantanen. Good hit there, but McKinnon's able to pick it up. McKinnon with speed in front. Oh, my God. Bowen Byram looking. Tex for Mangiapane. 7 seconds. Here comes Andrew Mangiapane. Tried to drop it off. Loose puck. Kurashev shoots just wide. And with .8 to go, we're going to be going to overtime. Kind of stream's been pretty good. Forgot people existed. I needed to socialize. Fair enough. That's how I felt, too, going to Boston last week. I'm like, oh, my God. This is what it's like being around people again? This is great, but awful. And speaking of great but awful, we're going to overtime. Overtime. Outshot 36 to 24. 36 to 24. The only thing that I'm going to change is the strategy adjustment slider there. Because that way we're in coach mode and the AI can do it for me. Alright. Here we go. Win, and it's Game 7. Lose, and we go home. And the Avs likely play Minnesota in the Western Conference Final. Dubois wins the draw. Smith. I think it's Kubalik. Puck in front. Smith stepped in. Couldn't get the backhand on. PLD chases Gerard. He gets it up to Rantanen. Rantanen with space. Pulls off the move. Shoot. Rebounds. I was going to say shoots. Rebound. Our lives flashed before our eyes. Here's Pierre-Luc Dubois. Shot it just wide. Puck recovered. Throws it on. Good rebound. Nobody can get to it. Another shot. Kubalik right to Kemper's chest. Decent shift from the top line. Tex, Kurashev, Mangiapane again. Kurashev wins it. Mangiapane shoots. And I don't know. God, that new Bauer logo in the background. What's everyone thinking of the new Bauer logo? I know it's been about a week since they announced it. I'm not used to that at all. If you don't know what it is, it's right behind the Avs net. We might not get another chance like that from Mangiapane. That was a high-quality chance. Gerard. Over for Rantanen. Broken up. Nice job. Here's Kurashev. He loses it for no reason. Gets it back. Look at the effort from Kurashev. Over to Mangiapane. Shoots. He hit the side of the net. Yoki, how are you? Mangiapane. Tessier, nowhere to go. Here's Nathan McKinnon. Mac takes the hit. Rantanen scores! From absolutely dominating the Oilers to losing to the Avalanche in 6. That is a choke and a half. I said we might not get another chance like Mangiapane got. Turns out I was right as you levy with the hit, but the puck goes right to McKinnon. As Yoki Haru could not adjust. We fall in 6. It really looked like we had that team chemistry, so to speak, to perfectly cheese the sim system, and no. Kotkaniemi, Holloway, and Kravtsov are really disappointed in the playoffs. They went from top line to fourth line, and that's all you need to know. every single one of them are on expiring deals as well. We are going to have to see how much money they're looking for. So chance we could bring back Mrazek, but also he couldn't really get it done when we needed him to. Damn. I don't know what happens next. That just sucks.